Good morning, children. Today we are going to discuss the subject social science. Before we are going to the topic, I am going to ask few questions. Did your parents participate in vote giving? Yes. Did you participate in vote giving or select anyone? No. Okay. Now I am going to show one picture. Then you have to tell me what is that. See? What is this picture? This is the symbols of political parties. Yes. Okay, then tell me, where did they use these kind of symbols? Yes, you're right. During the elections, they use these kind of symbols. Then did you know structure and functions of election commission? No. Okay, children, in today's class, we are going to learn about the structure and functions of the election commission. Okay. Before we are going to see the structure of election commission, we have to know what is the purpose of election. Why they conducting election? Okay. What is the purpose of school? Yes, you're right. To get education, to enrich our knowledge, school is needed. Okay. So like that, for conducting election is also there is some purpose. Let us see one by one. We are the country of democracy. Democracy system means it is ruled by the people, of the people and for the people. For that we need leaders, isn't it? Yes. For that we have to conduct the elections. To create a healthy democracy, we need elections. Then it is not only to create a healthy democracy we need election, but also to elect the state and central elections. We have to conduct the elections for state and central elections. For that purpose also we need elections. Then you have to get a doubt. Then where did this election commission speaks about? In Indian Constitution, Part 15 says about the election commission. Which part? Part 15. Part 15 of the Indian Constitution speaks about the election commission. Then tell me, how many parts are there in Indian Constitution? Yes, very good. There are 22 parts are there in Indian Constitution. Among the 22 parts, 15th parts says about the election commission. These elections are conducted by the election commission. Next thing, it is not only for the state and central elections but also for the local elections. For example, the panchayat elections and other kind of local elections also conducted by the election commission. Did you understand these points? Yes. So these are the important purpose of elections. Now let us move on to the structure of election commission. structure of election commission. Okay children, now I am going to show one video, then you will understand better about the structure of election commission.
Election Commission of India. India is one of the largest democratic countries of the world, and its government is elected by the people. The task of conducting elections is carried out by the Election Commission of India. This permanent constitutional body was established on 25th January 1950. The Election Commission consists of a Chief Election Commissioner and other commissioners. The Chief Election Commissioner is the head of the Election Commission of India, and he or she is appointed by the President of India. From October 1993, two more election commissioners were also appointed. They have the same power and status as the Chief Election Commissioner. The decision of the Commission can be challenged in the High Court and Supreme Court of India by appropriate petitions.
Okay, I think you understand better about the structure of election commission. Let us see one by one. First, we have to see that who appointed these election commissioners. Appointment. The president of the country appointed the election commissioners. In the beginning, there were only one election commissioners. After that, they created two other posts of election commissioners. At present, there are three election commissioners are working in the election commission. Among the three election commissioners, one person is called chief election commissioners or head of these election commissioners. But these three election commissioners also exercise the power with equal status and equal power. Did you understand? Okay. Next thing we have to know, when did this election commission was found? When did this election commission was started? Let us see. Foundation. This election commission was started in the year 1950, January 25th. January 25th, this election commission was started. The day before of the Republic Day. January 26th we celebrated as Republic Day, but January 25th this election commission was founded. Okay, you remember the date 1950, January 25th. Next thing, we have to know how many years these election commissioners are in the power. So, the tenure of the election commissioners. The tenure is nothing but the duration, how many years they in the power. They were in the power for 6 years. 6 years. They are in the power for 6 years and 60 years age completion. If they completed the 60 years age, they have to be retired. Okay. Then next thing we have to know who will remove from their power or impeachment of these election commissioners. Impeachment means nothing but remove from the power. The parliament has the power to remove from them in the power. Okay, now tell me how many houses are there in parliament? Yes, you are right. Very good. There are two houses are there in the parliament, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. These Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha members have power to remove from their power. On the what basis they can remove from their power? The basis of unconstitutional behavior as well as incompetency in the power. For example, if they did not exercise their power. If they did not use their power correctly, in correct way, they have to remove from their from the power. As well as if they against the constitution, if they're overtaking the constitutional rules, they have to remove from the power. Did you understand? Okay. Now let us move on to the functions of election commission. Functions of election commission. You understood that, I think. Functions. What are the functions of school? Yes, there are many functions in the school. We learned many different things in the school. We learned cultural activities in the school, isn't it? Yes, like that, election commission also have some functions. Let us see one by one. First and foremost function is it conduct the election for president and vice president. It conduct the election for president and vice president. Second, another important function is it conduct the election for parliament and state legislature. Parliament and state legislature. Okay, we know what is parliament. Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha is called parliament. Then now tell me, what is state legislature? Yes, you're right. Very good. State legislature means that is in Karnataka, Vidhana Sabha and Vidhana Parishad. According to the states, it is different. Okay, so for parliament and state legislature is the election was conducted by this election commission. Next, another important functions of this election commission is it have the power to declare the date of the elections. Yes, children, in the country there is no other political leaders or there is no other any political parties have the power to fix the date of the elections, but only authority who can fix the date of election is that is election commission. Okay, you have to remember that the election commission is one of the important function is it is the only authority to fix the date of the election. On the particular day the election will be conducted. Then next, if they fix the date of elections, after the election is conducted, who will announce the result of elections? Yes, right. The election commission itself announce the result of the elections. On that particular duration, when they announce the result of the elections, it was called as the period of code of conduct. The period of code of conduct. Remember this, okay? When they announce the result of the elections, that duration is called the period of code of conduct. Next, another important thing, these election commissions have only 3 members in the election commission. 1 chief election commissioners, 2 other election commissioners. But who will do these kind of works in the elections? The government employees. Yes, the election commission have the power to appoint the government employees to work in the election process. Did you heard that any your surroundings or any teachers telling that I'm going for election duty? Yes, they are right. The government employees are exclusively work in the election process for conducting the elections or counting the elections. These kind of works comes under the government employees. They will get approval from the president of the country, then they will work in the election process. Children, did you understand these functions of election commission? Yes. Okay children, in today's class we learned about the structure and functions of the election commission. In next class we are going to learn about the state election commission. Now I am going to ask few questions regarding the topic what we have learned today. What is the purpose of election? Yes, very good. To create healthy democracy, we need elections. Very good. Sit down. The next question. Who will appoint these election commissioners? Yes, the president of the country appointed the election commissioners. Then tell me any three functions of election commission? Yes, it conducted the election for president and vice president. It conducted the election for parliament and state legislature, as well as it have the power to declare the date of the elections and result of the elections. Okay children, now I am going to give some homework you have to do. Okay, write down. First thing, list out the direct elections and indirect elections. List out the direct elections and indirect elections. Second one, collect the experience of your parents or the elders who participated in elections. Okay children, we'll see tomorrow. Thank you.